If you are trying to make the decision about whether you should stay or leave a relationship, for example, you're considering divorce or you're considering breaking up from a long-term partner, there are 3 things that can guide you in making this decision. First, trust your intuition. You know, a lot of us already know the answer within ourselves, and we're looking to outside resources to tell us what to do. Stop listening to the noise, stop being distracted by things outside of yourself, and tune in to what you're feeling inside. You have that inner guidance, you have that intuition that is leading you to the right thing for your unique needs. Maybe you don't know the answer in terms of should I leave or should I stay. Maybe you don't know that right away, but your intuition can guide you to the steps or the individual considerations that you need to be looking at that will ultimately lead to that bigger decision. The second thing that you need to pay attention to is your nervous system. How do you feel when you are spending time with this person? Because the body gives you clues. If you're carrying a lot of stress, if your cortisol levels are high because you're constantly in this fight or flight mode with your partner, then you're going to feel it in your body. You're going to feel unsettled. You're not going to feel peaceful. You're not going to be able to relax when you're at home. Things are going to feel uncomfortable physically. Pay attention to those physical responses, because the more in tune you are with your body, the more you're going to be able to make the right decisions that are best for you. And then the third thing to consider is your values. What values are you following as you're making decisions in your life? What type of person are you? Who are you choosing to be? Those values can also drive the decision that you're making. And I will admit that making the decision about whether I should get divorced was one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made in my life. It feels absolutely impossible to be in that situation. And so I have so much compassion if you're experiencing that. And I also know that it was a very refining experience for me. I learned so much about myself by looking at these 3 things, by looking at my nervous system patterns, by paying attention to the intuition and the guidance that I was experiencing and receiving from God, and also looking at the values and who I am and what lines up with the person that I'm choosing to be. And so I invite you to do the same. Every person's unique. No one can make the decision for you. So you've got to look at your own life and your own inner guidance in order to find the decision that's going to be best for your unique needs.